Many voters are beginning to complain that the rules governing presidential primaries are too complex and arcane for knuckleheads like themselves to understand. Today, as a helpful guide, the Daily Wire provides a simple primer. First, the Democrats. Democrats hold primaries in all 50 states, plus places like American Samoa and the Northern Marianas that they just made up to mess with you. In primary states, voters gather together to vote for Bernie Sanders, and then delegates are awarded to Hillary Clinton. If Sanders wins a majority of votes by July, Hillary will be named the nominee before the convention begins. If Sanders fails to win enough votes, then Hillary will be named the nominee. Then there are superdelegates. Democrats created the superdelegate system to solve the problem of ordinary people voting for candidates who aren't Hillary Clinton. Superdelegates are the same as regular delegates, except that they wear capes and don't care what the voters want. Regular delegates also don't care about the voters, but they don't have the capes. In several states, Democrats have caucuses instead of primaries. At these caucuses, ordinary citizens gather together in meeting halls and school auditoriums where they eat coffee cake, then roll around on the floor, punching one another to determine who is the most racist. Then the state's delegates are awarded to Hillary Clinton. Republican primaries and caucuses are generally held atop cloud-enshrouded crags of rock, occasionally lit by jagged streaks of lightning. Animals are sacrificed to dark Republican gods, and the blood of virgins also plays a role, though it isn't exactly clear what that role is or where you can find a virgin. During the Republican primaries, voters determine what principles they stand for. Then the party selects a candidate who stands for exactly the opposite. This is called choosing a candidate who can win in the general election so that he can then go on to lose in the general election. If by chance the voters should somehow override the system and vote for a candidate who actually represents their beliefs, party bosses are empowered to break the emergency glass and release John McCain to lead the GOP to utter defeat. In the event John McCain passes away of old age before the convention, the same thing happens. All of this leads to the moment in November when American voters make the decision whether to elect a felonious hag or a fascist blowhard. This ennobling spectacle of freedom in action is enough to bring a tear to your eye. Many tears. Many, many tears. Trigger warning, I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is The Andrew Klavan Show.